Finding the value of x for which f of x equals 0 is the same as solving the equation. Finding the value of x for which f of x is equal to 0 is the same as solving the equation. Let's look at an example. Let's solve x cubed is equal to 2x squared plus 3x minus 1. Now to solve that, the first thing we need to do is to get it in standard form. So first, put it in standard form, which means that we set it equal to 0. Now to get the right number 0, I need to add a negative 2x squared to both sides. I need to add a negative 3x to both sides. And I need to add a positive 1 to both sides. So I put it in standard form. Now once I get it in standard form, then I want to graph the function y is equal to x cubed minus 2x squared minus 3x plus 1. Now let's look at the graphing calculator and let's go back and do that graph. So I need to turn it on. I need to hit my y equals, and I need to put in my function, which is x, remember you hit the x button here, raised to the third power, so it would be x cubed minus 2x squared minus 3x plus 1. Now once I get my function in, then I hit the graph key. Okay, now you have the graph. Now to solve the equation, I want to find the places that x is 0. I want to find the values of the function for which y is 0. The values of x that make y equal to 0. I believe I said that wrong the first time, so listen carefully. We want to find the values of x that make y 0. Well, what are those values? Well, 1 is going to be here, 1 is going to be here, and 1 is here. So we have 3 answers. We expected 3 answers. Now, one good thing about the calculator, it will help us see those 3 answers. If I put it on trace, you can see here we have x is 0, y is 2. Well, what we want to do is to find out what is the value of x when y is 0. Now, if you use your arrow keys, you can move the cursor around. Okay, you see, I don't know if you can see it, but if you get your own, you can see it. There's a little thing there moving around. And we have now that y is a negative 0.5. If I hit it hit the arrow key, I'll get y is 0.72. Now when y is a negative 0.5, x is a negative 1.2. If I move it over, when y is 0.7, x is a negative 1.06. So it goes from a negative 1.2 up to a negative 1.06. So we know that x is going to be somewhere between a negative 1.27, I round it off to 1.3, and a negative 1.1. So we'll just guess now that x is approximately negative 1.2. Now let's try to move the calculator to another place in which it looks to be 0. Okay, along there again we get that y is close to 0. Actually what y is here is a negative 0.5, and we have that x is 0.42. So here we get x is between 0.42, and if I back it up, I get y is equal to 0.28, which is positive, and 0.21. So we guess that x is approximately 0.3. We're just making guesses now. I'm just trying to show you how to do that. And you can come over at the other point the same way. Keep coming until your flashing dot is near 0. Now you can zoom and so forth to get better answers. I'll be showing you that as we go through more tapes. But for now, I believe this is about all you need. I'll let you approximate that one to get the third answer. I am going to give you an exercise for you to play with, and I'm going to let you check it by using your graphing calculator. So I want you to solve x cubed plus 2x squared minus 15x is equal to 0 by factoring. In other words, you can take out your common factor x and solve it by factoring. And once you solve it by factoring, you can check your solutions. You should have 3 of them graphically. This completes tape 112.